So another thing that Donald Trump represents that fits into my argument about the way in which conservatives reconfigure the meaning of social class in America is that he helps make sense of what seems paradoxical or contradictory, that this billionaire, or he actually wasn't a billionaire, but this millionaire real estate mogul, this rich man, right, from a rich family, is somehow the champion of the working class. But if you understand class in terms of taste, the way in which he appealed to lowbrow tastes in the media formats that he mastered, right, like reality television, tabloid media, it makes perfect sense, right, that he could be this voice of the little guy or the outsider, or the, as he used, the term he used was the forgotten Americans, right? So to really understand, and a lot of leftists, because they have more of a materialist or economic understanding of class, they're puzzled by why conservative populism works and why it's able to claim the voice of the people. But I think it's really instructive to consider the right-wing imagination of class as dealing with education level and taste. Now, these are not completely made up aspects of class. Class does, in fact, have a cultural aspect to it. It does, education level does matter. It's one of the biggest predictors in what marriage partners we select, right, in the United States, based on education level. So it's not like they created it out of whole cloth, right? But it's the way in which they narrowly define class in one way, and in effect obscure the economic realities of class, right, which advances their broader neoliberal ideology, right, their kind of free market, supply side economic agenda, deregulation, privatization, tax cuts on the wealthy, right? So it's not they create fake class, it's they have a strategically limited understanding of class that comes at the expense of a more economic understanding of class. And that's, for me, one of the key ways that we can explain this contradiction between the way the conservative movement advances a neoliberal economic agenda and yet at the same time is successful at claiming the voice of the people.